What's up, guys? This is Dax with the Ask Dax Show for this week's episode where you ask me questions and I answer them. Okay, so by the way, if you have a question, click my email below. Make sure it's a specific, maybe 4-sentence paragraph, not too long, not too short. And if I like it, I'll answer it in a video. But let's get into this week's question. Okay, so this comes from an artist. He says, I want to create tattoos that the client walks away more satisfied with. How do I do that? Okay, so it's going to depend for everybody. It's going to be different for everybody, okay? So it depends on what you're doing. One thing you gotta realize is there's more that people pay for than just a tattoo, okay? So I would I would audit what you're doing, every little thing, every little factor that comes from getting a tattoo from you, and look at how to grow that, how to do more, how to show more love to that client. So make the overall experience better. Push your skills to the next level. Show that you're passionate and you want to grow and you want to get better. Something about getting better makes you happier. When you make progress, you feel better because you're making progress. You don't feel like you're dying or you're not getting better. You're not stuck in a rut. When you grow, you make progress. It might be uncomfortable, but you're happier that way. And that happiness is connected. People can feel that happiness. And push your skills to the next level. Get to know your clients more and listen to them. Really listen to them. Seek to understand, not to respond. Listen to that again. Seek to understand, not to respond. And find more ways you can give value to them and stack that value and communicate that value. Fall in love with every tattoo, every client, and make every client feel like the most special person in the world because you enjoy doing what you do. A couple more things to think about that I had to think about was how when I was in the situation, because I've been there, totally been there. I'm not just talking out my ass. I learned to do a better job. I learned to have better, cleaner supplies, a cleaner environment, building my brand and my reputation and expressing my personality builds trust and comfortability, and people like that. That's another way to stack your value. Also doing more art. Following up with my clients and making them feel like they're friends, not just customers. Definitely not dollar signs. They're friends. You can count on me. Maybe hooking them up if they want an all-day session, charging them a little less than my hourly rate for the all-day session all the way. Maybe it's adding extra aftercare. Maybe it's educating them on something, because education, people pay for education. You know, people pay for my training courses. So educating your client maybe on how to get the tattoo, or educating them on the importance of taking care of the tattoo, aftercare instructions, giving them the aftercare. All that stuff amounts to them valuing you as their artist. And value, it's never about money. Value and satisfying your clients comes from thinking of better ways to satisfy them. So think about every single way that you could do that, and just do it. Do it consistently, and you're gonna have satisfied clients. So I hope this message was of value. That's all for this week. If you have another question, or if anybody out there has more questions, check out my email below. Send me an email, 4-sentence description, specific, and if I like it, I'll answer it in a YouTube video. Also, if you haven't picked up my new book, The Savage Way, for artists expanding into black and gray realism, get that. We've been hearing great stuff. I've been saying it over and over again every week. Great book. I put a lot into that, and it's a low-cost investment. Also, if you want to learn how to do portraits, the best way to do that is the Realistic Portrait Training course. Check that out as well. You might have a link below, or subscribe to my newsletter. And check out my free content on my website, tattooingportraits.com/blog. Once again, this is Dax. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Send in your questions. Share this with a friend. Share it on Facebook. And stay tuned for next week. We got some great questions for next week. You're not going to want to miss it. Peace.